G'day and welcome to Uncaged Expeditions. George here again, and what a special trip we're going on today. We're off to the Cape York, and we're also going to go explore a little bit of the Gulf as well. We've just left Melbourne with the trooper in tow. This is the first time we're actually taking the caravan up to Cape York. So it'll be interesting to see how it goes. I have full confidence in the Lotus, but it'll be a good test for it as well. So I'll be able to give you some good, proper feedback on it as well. Now, what time is it? 6 o'clock. We're on the Hume, probably about 15 minutes or so since we left Melbourne. The plan for today is we're going to try and make it to West Wyalong in New South Wales. So that'll be a good 550 k's or so roughly down the road, and then tomorrow we'll go up to Lightning Ridge, where we're going to be meeting Thrace, who's actually on his way back from the Cape. Now, for those of you that know me, we were supposed to be leaving to go to the Cape 4 weeks ago to the day actually, but due to work commitments, we had to leave 4 weeks later. So the rest of our crew is actually, some of them have already returned home, and the others are on their way back. So as I said, we're going to meet up with Thrace and Rhea. They're at the end of their trip, so we'll spend 1 or 2 nights in Lightning Ridge with them, and we'll get a bit of the latest information on the Cape, see how it was. Anyway, I've got my blue V in hand. We've got a decent drive ahead of us. As I said, we've just started, so a good 5-6 hour drive ahead of us. And that's about it for tonight. We've arrived in Lightning Ridge. It's 3:45 in the afternoon, second day of driving. First time coming through here, and it's beautiful. Really nice town. Black Opal, obviously advertised everywhere. It is the Black Opal capital of the world, apparently. What a beautiful place. Now we're just trying to find out where the caravan park is, opposite the natural artesian baths, because Thrace has already arrived and he's booked us in, so we're meeting up with him. And it looks like we're heading out of town. Ah yeah, there it is. This is the caravan park coming up on the left. That must be it. Look, a little church. There's the caravan park. Caravan park, is that the one? Oh. Hello! And that was Thrace, walking back from obviously the bath, so I guess we need to do a U-turn. We're in Lightning Ridge at the moment, and Lightning Ridge, for people that don't know that much about it, they've classed it as Australia's biggest unfenced mental asylum. Basically, people come here just to get lost, basically. When they don't want to be found, they don't want to be heard of, and just need to get away from everything. It's the world's biggest black opal mining place, and most people will come here for the history and things like that. Now, another thing that people obviously come here for is the natural artesian basin baths, which are fantastic. Now, let me show you. This is how the baths are at the moment. And you got car parking just here. That's Thrace's Prado and Lotus off-grid. Now they're on their return trip from Cape York. And there's us. We're on our way up to Cape York in the Gulf. Let's go have a bit of a look. Okay, and these are the baths. Thrace, you don't have a best profile. Turn around, that's a better profile. Yeah, don't say thanks and please to me. Beautiful area. I don't change my mind, you know that. I'll go north.
These are the important questions you need to ask.
Okay. And that's a bit of information how it all happens. Now the water's very warm, it's about 40 degrees. The Great Artesian Basin. So it's very hot. I got in there yesterday and the day before, and it was too hot to stay in it. As you can see the mist coming off the water. Okay, and that was the baths. Apparently the water isn't as warm today as it was last night. As I said, when we got in last night, it was 40 degrees. You couldn't stay in there. I was in there for about 5-10 minutes and too hot. That was about it. But they said it's lovely today. Anyway, now we're going to head up towards Longreach. Not quite sure how far we're going to make it, but see how we go. Anyway, I'll keep you posted. Come along for the journey. Yeah. We've arrived in Barcaldine, and this is where the Tree of Knowledge is. Beautiful little town. And the Tree of Knowledge, I think that's where the Australian Labor Party was founded. So they all used to meet around this tree and make decisions. So they've built a whole memorial around it. Tree of Knowledge Memorial. As you can see, all the wood hanging. Spectacular structure, beautiful. Old hotel. Beautiful little town. Nice and clean, well looked after. Obviously take pride in their town. And there's the windmill. Now we've just left Gregory Downs. We drove through there. We're going to go camp there in a couple of days. We're on our way to Adele's Grove. About 17 kilometres in from Gregory Downs, the road becomes dirt. And apparently someone told us that it's pretty rough going to Adele's Grove. So we're going to lower the tyre pressures. At the moment I've got about 40 psi on the front, about 54, 55 psi on the back, and about 62 in the van. Now they're all hot temperatures, so it is a little bit higher. BF Goodrich cold temperatures are 50 max, 50 psi, so it's a little bit higher because it is hot. So we're going to drop them, probably go down to, I don't know, 24 on the front, maybe 30 on the back, and probably 32 on the van, and we'll take from there. Should ease the bumps and just take care of everything, just look after everything. Anyway, let's drop them down. Alright, now we're going to take off the tyre pressure monitoring system, the Safety Dave. You know what, when you're lowering your pressures, that's the only pain of it. There's a little grub screw that locks it into place. And now, when it's only a couple to do, no problems. When you got 2, 4, 6, 8 tyres to do, bit of a pain. This is the ARB tyre deflator. It is the best one on the market. Other people have copied them, but oop, I'll help if I actually unscrew the thing properly. But it is the best one. And that's 24. Now the 7 tyres to go and we're done. Okay, we're at Adele's Grove now. There's a couple of different campsites that you can choose from. We've got, you can camp at the Grove, or you can camp out at the top section. Now at the Grove, there's no generators allowed. You're not allowed to run your vehicles to charge batteries or anything like that, so you need to be conscious of it. As you can see, there's all tree cover everywhere, so your solar panels aren't going to do much either, unless they're movable. Now, it is a beautiful area, as you can see. Caravan's just there. Got the Land Cruiser next to the caravan, so everything's accessible. And that's a bit of a view of the Grove. It's a beautiful area. You can hire canoes and swim. You can go for tours with them, and they've got the Lawn Hill little river that runs through here. Beautiful area. And yeah, I'll show you down at the river also. You can buy the bamboo. Large bamboo trees, beautiful. How you going? Very good, yourselves? Beautiful area, isn't it? How you going? Beautiful area, as you can see. Now there are freshwater crocs in there, but they're small and they never seem to bother anyone, so everyone's welcome to swim. Never been an issue. Okay, we're now at Ramallah National Park. We're going to take the 1 hour trip on the little barge ferry thing to go upstream and have a look. Anyway, let's get on there. We're running a little bit late.
Fantastic.
So I only charge $10 a photo. That's great.
We've had worse.
Yeah. Okay, 20 for you. So on behalf of the Wani people today, folks, welcome to Ramallah. So in case you don't know, Ramallah to the local Wanis is part of their creation story. So he's their rainbow serpent. Okay. So you know, we've all sort of heard the Dreamtime stories and things like that. So Ramallah is their belief. Okay, and in their beliefs, he was such a large serpent that he actually carved his gorge out ahead of us with his body. He brought the water down the hill. They say he enjoyed the water. Because of that, nobody can believe it. So this is Indari Falls, this whole wall, folks. Okay, so this is basically that's the end of this side. You can see there. So during the wet season, okay, we will get about 3 to 5 meters of water over. What about what actually happens here is the reason why I say the falls are always in different locations.
Okay, boys and girls, we've found paradise. Where's paradise, you might ask? Gregory Downs in the Gulf in Queensland. This place is absolutely beautiful. The river, it's clean, it's flowing, perfect temperature to cool down. Look, it's 35 degrees practically every day here, well, every day that we've been here. And the water is refreshing. It is absolutely beautiful. There's a few little fish swimming around in that as well. Fantastic. Eagles flying on top, the trees. You can't get any better. This is spectacular. It's probably the best campground I've been to. Now, I've been to a lot of campgrounds, so that's a big call from me. Best campground. I'll get the drone up, I'll give you an aerial footage of the whole area. You'll understand what I mean, but you know what? You really need to get out here. This place is amazing. You grab your boogie board or whatever your flotation device you have, you start upstream, and you just go all the way down. It is beautiful. Now, this is a free campsite, so guys, no rubbish bins are provided. So, whatever rubbish you bring in, take it out with you. Don't ruin it for everyone. It only takes 1 or 2 people, and that's it. They'll close this place down, no one can enjoy it. So, please, whatever you bring in, take out with you. Be considerate. Now, what's left? Nothing. I'm speechless. Doesn't happen very often. I talk, and the people that know me, I talk a lot sometimes. I'm speechless. This place is fantastic. I think it's time I'm gonna grab my Blue V. Josie will make some lunch for us. We'll sit down, have a nibble, and jump in and just enjoy this water. From here, we're off to Delta Downs, which is up near Normanton in the Gulf. We're meeting up with a mate, Ange, from Bright in Victoria. He happens to be up here, so it'd be good to catch up with Ange, say g'day, spend a night or 2 with him, and then from there, we're off to the Cape, the tip. Okay, so that's about it for now. Enjoy. Okay, this is where you start your little water adventure. Got our boogie board here, inflatable boogie board, and let's see how we go. Not doing too good. Take number 2. I kind of say that you need 2 hands for this, so you can direct yourself. Oh, I lost my shoe. How you going? Yeah, I think that's the one I'm going to hit. I'll try and avoid it. Oh. Oh. How you going? You've got your own little oasis down here.
Okay.
Not bad at all. It's fantastic, isn't it?